I wouldn't want to be Jay-Z right now because 50 Cent just went crazy on him after shocking claims surfaced that he tried to put Nicki Minaj under a conservatorship. And listen, people are saying Nicki needs to watch her back or she might end up like Wendy Williams. Word is Roc Nation allegedly had a plan ready to roll, getting doctors to label Nicki with mental health disorders like bipolar and schizophrenia just to have her locked away and stripped of control over her own money. But here's the twist. 50 Cent reportedly found out about it first and tipped Nicki off. Can you believe that? He allegedly told her Roc Nation was setting her up behind the scenes. Nicki, thinking she was just being replaced by new female rappers, realized this wasn't about competition. It was about elimination. The whole thing exploded online after Nicki clashed with Charlamagne and Gucci Mane's wife, Kishia Kawir, over some comments she made during her Breakfast Club appearance. This drama is about to
like them, all of them, to acknowledge him, even if they win an award, acknowledge him because he gave you the stomping ground.
Mm-hmm. Most people don't know Nicki Minaj came out of that camp. French Montana came out of that
all
camp.
of
Most
them.
people don't know half those people. We know, but most people don't know that.
Migos,
Thug, like most people
because they don't say.
I wouldn't want to be Jay-Z right now because 50 Cent just went crazy on him after shocking claims surfaced that he tried to put Nicki Minaj under a conservatorship. And listen, people are saying Nicki needs to watch her back or she might end up like Wendy Williams. Word is Roc Nation allegedly had a plan ready to roll, getting doctors to label Nicki with mental health disorders like bipolar and schizophrenia just to have her locked away and stripped of control over her own money. But here's the twist. 50 Cent reportedly found out about it first and tipped Nicki off. Can you believe that? He allegedly told her Roc Nation was setting her up behind the scenes. Nicki, thinking she was just being replaced by new female rappers, realized this wasn't about competition. It was about elimination. The whole thing exploded online after Nicki clashed with Charlamagne and Gucci Mane's wife, Kishia Kawir, over some comments she made during her Breakfast Club appearance. This drama is about to.
If they're able to separate Nicki and Kenny, that makes Nicki vulnerable because your husband is your power of attorney, your signator on all of your accounts in the event anything goes wrong. Michael wasn't married. Britney Spears was married, but of course they control all of that. The mere fact that all these narratives are out about Kenny stealing this to buy chains and buy that, that's not what it is.
And she didn't stop there. Tasha came out with more allegations.
They got doctors that are giving out these diagnoses saying that she's schizophrenic and bipolar and all of this stuff. And then Kenny's now here. You know, she trusts Kenny. Of course, they've known each other since they were kids. Their families know each other. And so Kenny is just in the way. And so what do? You create narratives to try to separate, because if you separate, then you can divide and conquer. You know, there's a lot of money on the line and she's worth a lot, but Kenny is in the way.
And then the conversation went to being about Wendy.
And so look at what they're doing to Wendy Williams. Had Wendy would have still been with Kelvin, they wouldn't have been able to put her under a conservatorship because she has a husband. So, and like I said, there was only one that was accused of stealing. We're going to leave it at that. Okay.
You're going to stop twisting my damn words. Nicki Minaj ain't got no schizophrenia. Let's be real. Most of us got a little bipolar and crazy in us, and that's facts. They tried to 5,150 Kanye for being bipolar. It's a mood disorder. Then turned around and attempted to seize his assets just because he was talking his ish. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams is sitting in a luxury hospital suite while her lawyers spend her money. Michael Jackson's gone and Britney Spears had to flee the US to Mexico just to feel free after years under that conservatorship. What part don't y'all understand? This is a systemic industry takedown meant to make her look incapable of managing her own money. And let's be clear, Kenny, the husband, is in the way. All this started after she tweeted about that damn COVID vaccine. Now, if you remember, Nicki posted a few days back saying somebody close to her was stealing her money. At first, everyone jumped to blame Kenneth, but according to Tasha K, that wasn't the case at all. She claimed the real culprits were Nicki's former assistant, Kaja, and her ex-best friend, Ra Ali. Things just got a whole lot messier. Let's drank up, shall we? Word on the curb is that Kaja, Nicki's former assistant, Dunn, slid into a new position. Ra Ali's babysitter and side piece. Now listen, they say Raw swings both ways, and allegedly Kadia handed over Nicki's Apple ID passwords and login info straight to Raw. Next thing you know, credit card details were pulled and the rest history. Raw was history.
Quiet as kept, the truth is you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy drugs, cocaine, perks, and Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty, but you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated. This is Cardi implying that Kenny, Nicki Minaj's husband, is the one running up her credit card bills.
Meanwhile, Nicki jumped back on X and went viral again. This time posting AI-generated videos of Jay-Z messing around in Beyoncé's closet with the bold caption, "I am your karma." That post alone had the internet losing its mind. But here's where it gets even wilder. Word started spreading that Nicki got all her inside tea about Roc Nation's alleged plan straight from 50 Cent. Yep. The same 50 who's been on Jay-Z's neck non-stop ever since Diddy got exposed. He's convinced Jay and Diddy were working hand in hand behind the scenes covering up all kinds of shady stuff. When Cassie dropped her bombshell lawsuit against Diddy, 50 didn't waste a single second. He jumped online, dragging Diddy to pieces after Diddy settled the case in under 24 hours, writing, "He paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks smelled blood." Then he warned, and here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman is hurt. To top it off, 50 announced he's working on a full-blown documentary to expose Diddy and everyone who allegedly helped him pull off his darkest secrets. 50 Cent wasn't letting up one bit. He reposted an article about his upcoming Diddy documentary and captioned it, "I thought Diddy was a billionaire music mogul. If he's smart, he'll file for bankruptcy now. Anyone with real money knows why I'm saying this. I'm the best producer for the job, guys. Here come the receipts. You know 50? He lives for the drama." Then he took it up another level, posting a meme of Jay-Z's face on a milk carton with a big missing label above it and wrote, "Anybody seen Jay? LOL. Puff said the man ain't answering his phone." And just when people thought he was done being petty, 50 came back again with another photo of Jay. This time captioned, "Here's Jay-Z, last seen waving from Puff's jet, loyal." But he wasn't finished. Months later, he circled back and posted an unflattering close-up of Jay with the caption, "Jay in hibernation." That man really knows how to keep the internet entertained. 50 kept clowning, saying, "He ain't coming outside till this mess with Puff blows over. No brunch, no lunch, no dinner. LOL. I'm all you got. I'm outside." He really made sure Jay felt that jab. But here's where things get deep. Rumor has it that while 50 was putting his documentary together, he talked to some people close to Jay-Z, and a few of them are even set to appear in the film. Allegedly, that's where he first heard about Roc Nation's supposed plans to take down Nicki Minaj. Now, this hasn't been officially confirmed, so nobody can say for sure that Roc Nation is really behind it. But according to Tasha K, Nicki truly believes something's going on. And if that's true, the story's about to blow up in ways nobody's ready for. But what do you think? Is 50 just stirring things up? Or is Jay really hiding something big? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.